Using the Nano Banana from the Google AI Studio, it's a new tool in the Google AI Studio. So I used the Nano Banana to create some exciting marketing videos, and a lot of people have been asking me questions on how I made those kind of pictures or images, whichever you might call it. So let me show you how I did that in this video. So let me just quickly show you the images I'm talking about. From my computer, you can see the images I have right here. So these are all marketing images. So let me just quickly open them up and let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. So this is the mock-up of the app or the website which I'm promoting in the images I generated. And of course, I generated this mock-up using Canva. I'm still going to show you how I did that in this video, so stick around. And the next image you can see here. So let me quickly show you the original image. And here you can actually see the original image. So this is the original image of me. Okay, so let me show you how I now transformed it to this. So I had to bring the hand down, okay, and I inserted the mockup, which is this mockup right here. So I inserted the mockup. So this was when I brought the hands down, okay, and here I inserted the mockup. So it's kind of switched positions. So here is now where I now added a background, the presentation background of the conference room background and thereabout. I still did other scenes, okay. This is super useful if you're making a marketing video where you need a lot of scenes, a lot of positions and locations and all that. So you might be in the park, on the sofa, in the conference room, okay. So you might be walking on a walkway and you'll be, making a marketing video talking about a particular product or service or thereabout. So these kind of image generations are very, very useful if you want to make marketing videos. The only thing left after generating the videos are just to generate the voiceovers and also lip sync using some other tools that will help you with the lip syncing, and you will be good to go to publish your AI generated marketing video. You can even use it to run ads on Facebook, on YouTube, on Google Ads and all that stuff. So let me show you the other pictures and let's go straight. You can see this right here, okay? So this is kind of in the cafeteria and all that stuff. So I did this as well. So having some kind of conference and all that shit. I did this as well. So this is in a server room. So this company is a web hosting company, okay. So I'm going to show you how I generated all, and you can see the face is very much consistent, okay. That's me, right? It's very much consistent, so the consistency is there. Now you can see the original image right here is just from my chest level upwards, okay. And you can see right here it's maintaining my face, and here I even have a trouser. I'm putting on a trouser, and you can see my hand right here is even inserted into the hoodie or whatever, the hoodie pocket or something like that. And also right here you can see I'm putting on the pant, and here my hands is inside the pocket, whatever. So I'm going to show you how I did this while maintaining the consistency, okay. You can see my skin color, my face, everything is very much consistent. So let's get into the video and let me show you how I did this. So we're going to start with the mockup, okay. So you just want to go and get the screenshot of the whatever the product you want to advertise or thereabout. Let's head over to Canva. Just get the screenshot, whether on phone or on PC. Just get the screenshot, okay. So go to Canva and you can click on create design. So I'm just going to select the social media and I will select the Facebook post right here. You can select any other size that you wish, but let me just select the Facebook post. It doesn't really matter since you're using a mockup, okay. So in my case, I'm using a phone mockup, iPhone mockup. So the size does not really matter since I'm going to download a transparent background version, so it doesn't really matter. Now from Canva editor right here, I'm gonna go to elements, and you can see the recently because I just used the mockups recently. But if you want to do that, just scroll all the way down. When you go to elements, scroll all the way down until you see the mockups right here. You can see the mockups, okay. So obviously I used these ones recently, that's why they are listed in front, okay. So you can click on see all to see all the available mockups that you can use. They are really very much interesting, okay. So right here I'm just gonna use these, okay. So let me click on this to insert it right here. Now go ahead and upload the image or the screenshot that you just took, right? So I'm going to click on the uploads. I've already uploaded mine. If you have not, go ahead and upload yours. So here I'm going to click on the mockup, drag on it and leave it at the mockup screen. We now have a mockup created. It's as simple as this. So all I'm just going to do is to scale it up. So I'm just going to drag Okay, click on that, drag all the way up. So I can just leave it there. Our mockup is complete. So let's just collapse this. Our mockup is complete. If I have to zoom out and zoom in, you can see that. Okay, so I'm just going to click on share. I'll click on download, and here I'll select the transparent background. If you're using a free Canva account, you won't be able to select the transparent background because it's only for the pro. But I'm using the pro Canva, so I'm just going to select that. So if you're using the free, go ahead and download the free version. Just click on the download, but it's going to have this white background right here. But with the Nano Banana, it doesn't really also mean anything because it's automatically going to remove the background for you. So you have nothing to worry about. Either you select the transparent background or not, just be rest assured that you have a good result. Okay, but for me, I have the option. Of course, I'll have to use it. That's why I paid for it. Okay, so I'm going to select the transparent background and click on download, and here the mockup is going to be downloaded to us. So I'm done with this. Now let's head back to the Google AI Studio. If you don't know how to get to the Google AI Studio, just go to Google and search for Google AI Studio. So search for Google AI Studio, follow the first result, go ahead and sign in through your Google account. So that's how I got here. And here now we're going to click on the Try Nano Banana. So this is the feature that we're going to be utilizing to create this kind of generations. So I'm going to click on this. For now, it's free. I don't know when they are going to make it paid, but you know, for now it's free. What can we do? You know, enjoy the free tool. This is where you can be able to type the prompt that you want, and this is where you can be able to upload the media, obviously the picture or the image that you wish to manipulate, right? And here is the button to click to run the prompt that you have right here on the media that you just uploaded. So I'm going to click on the plus and let's drag the original image into this place. Now I have the image uploaded to the Nano Banana and I'm gonna give it a prompt. First, let me just bring the hand down, okay? And I've just given him the prompt to bring this hand down right here. So let's see if you can follow the first routine, which I did follow before I started this one right here. So I click on run and it's gonna take a moment, somewhere between 30 seconds to 1 minute. So I'm just gonna pause and I'll come back when the generation is complete. Okay, and there we have it. You can see the hand is now down, but it's still holding the phone, right? And let's compare it with the earlier image generation that I did. Okay, so here, this is the earlier one I did. It brought the hand down, very much down, without no phone. Okay, but here, yes, of course, it brought the hand down, but it's still holding the phone. It's kind of related. There is nothing bad. So let me go ahead and view it on a larger scale, so we can see that. You can see the place right here. The area is filled up and everything is looking very much natural. So you'll probably not argue with me if I tell you that this is a real picture of me, okay? You'll probably not argue with me. You can see my hands right here. You'll probably not argue with me if I tell you that this is not a real picture. Let me show you the first one, which is the real picture. This here is the real picture, okay? This is the real picture and this is the generated one. Okay, so if I tell you that this is a real picture, you don't dare to argue with me. You can see that. So let's even go further. Let's go further and do some more manipulations. So now I'm going to drag in this mockup and also this first generation here and tell it to display the screen. Let's see. So let's click on the plus button again, upload file. So I just downloaded this one and I went ahead to upload it as well. Okay, so I downloaded it and I also supplied it to the Nano Banana, and I'm gonna tell it to use this image right here and this image to form one image and make them make sense. Okay, so you can see what I just told him. Make him hold the phone mockup in a display manner as if he is advertising the app or website displayed on the phone screen. So let's hit on run. Just to correct something, you can move to this level all the way from the real image. Okay, so it doesn't really mean that you should first drop the hands and before you do this. So you can just go straight all the way. Okay, but one thing with AI is there's nothing really bad if you go little by little. If you just want to go all out, you might have a negative result and all that. So I just needed to note that. Okay, and you see what we've got there. Okay, you can see what we've got. So let's compare it with the earlier generation that I also did. So you can see I will definitely get something close to the same result. So let's compare you can see the result I got here. Let me kind of view the image. Okay, you can see the result which I got from the first generation. You can see the result, and see the result I got now. Something very, very much similar. You can see my face, very much consistent. Like, don't even play with the consistency. It is very much consistent. And as well, you will never argue with me if I tell you that this is not a real me. It's generated, my brother. It's generated. You can see holding the phone. The earlier one I did, I was holding the phone with my two hands and all that. This is pretty cool. So if you want to do a marketing video, this is a way for you to generate a consistent and professional images for you to lip sync with and do your marketing videos. So you really don't need to be there to make videos. Okay, so just take one of your pictures, or take one of your influencers pictures, and you can do this. Let's even go further to generate a lot more. So let me see one more thing that I have over there. Let's see this. Okay, now let's add a background to it, and let's say, okay, let's go ahead and add a background to it. To add a background, just go ahead and give it your prompt, and it's going to generate the background for you. So let's say add a background to it. The background should look vibrant, something like a conference room or an office space. So you can edit the prompt any way you wish to edit that. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so click on run. So although it's still loading, but you can see what we've got there. Okay, so one thing with AI is if you tell it to do something and it's not really close to what you want, you can tell it, okay, this is not what I want, this is what I want, do it this way and do it that way. So you can see, yeah, of course it used the conference room, and but you can see that I'm very, 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 very small in size. I don't know why it made me this small in size, but it's not looking natural. Okay, it's looking like something that it's looking like I was cropped down or something like that. But let's view it closely. You can see this. I don't know, probably like as if I was sitting on one of these chairs and turning my stuff like that, but it's not looking natural. So what you have to do is to tell it to, okay, let's say, and now I just said the background is good, so this will let the AI know that, okay, I don't need to do anything to change the background, right? The background is very much okay. And I've said, however, you should make him bigger in a natural way. Don't overdo it, right? And then he is too small and looks cropped. So let's run this. This is AI. Tell it what you want and it will give you the result that you want. Okay, so you just learn how to make prompts. Let's see the earlier generated results. You can see, okay, you can see right here. Let's see. This was the earlier image, and this the same image, but we just added the background. Okay, and then it's automatically added this text right here. Okay, I can't remember the exact same prompt which I used, but it is what it is. So, and here is the next one, here is the next one. So let's go ahead and after this I'm gonna ask it to change the scene, okay, and change the location and other stuff. So let's see what it's got for us. So you see what I've just said right now. You can see the result that we now got. This was the first result, and this is the second one. You can see how it made the change. Okay, the background is still the same thing, but the subject here, so let's view it closely. Now you can see this is looking pretty natural. Okay, it's looking even as if I'm inside the conference room, okay, originally. And right here you can see I'm wearing something like a black pant right here. You can see, very interesting, very interesting. So let's ask it to change the scene. Okay, so you see the next prompt. The prompts are not that perfect. Okay, just know how to compose your English and you're good to go. Okay, so let's say for the next scene, make him sit on a sofa in another location, also advertising in a different position. So I don't just want this, right? I don't just want this in a different position. So let's click the run and let's see. So here I have this, and basically that's the first one. Right here I have the same thing. So let's kind of change position and let's see what it will have for us. So guys, you can see the result that we have just immediately. You can see it's another location. Like, let me even open it closely, and you can see the face is consistent. The face is consistent. So now I'm turning kind of sideways, and it's very much consistent, guys. Let's not even gamble. It's very consistent, and you can see in a different position. So it now arranged my hand in a different position, resting on a pillow, and one hand pointing. This is crazy. This is very, very crazy. You can see sitting on a sofa, very late, bro. You will have to argue with me if I tell you that this is not a real picture. Photographers, to be very, very honest with you, you guys are in trouble. You guys are in trouble because, man, what do I need a photo shoot for? Bro, what do I need a photo shoot for? This is crazy, bro. You can see I'm wearing a pants and all that. Bro, this is crazy. The character is consistent. You know, it will even add some body part which is not included in the picture, and to maintain the skin color, to maintain the face consistency. I mean, bro, this is crazy. This is really crazy. And to cap it all, this tool is free for now. Anyway, for now it's very much free. So this is how to do this. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you have any question, I know that you will definitely have a question, leave it in the comment section. If you have any other video request, leave it in the comment section as well. And if you're new to my YouTube channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on the bell notification so you get notified whenever I drop a new exciting video just like this. I'll see you in the next one.